the Red Devils' disastrous season still continues. Unaccepted results against Crystal Palace made Crystal Palace look like the first Barcelona of Xavi of Xavi and Iniesta in the midfield. And the most surprising thing and the most annoying thing on top of it is their transfer target, Michael Olise, scoring brace yesterday against Manchester United. On top of it all, Eric Tenhang's statement is so not good for the fans and for the club. What is really going on with Manchester United? The Red Devils have turned to something else because this is unacceptable at all. United needed that 3 valuable points to stay at the safe place or still fight on top of the top 4. But then it's just excuses all over. We've seen a lot of teams have similar issues, but they are able to do something about it. Well, we will still discuss about Eric Ten Hag's statements. You will all know what he said after the game, and I think it's not so good for the betterment of the club, even though he still says he's the better man for the job. Eddie, you are a Manchester United fan. How is your feeling about the game?
Frankly speaking, as the fans, we are so disappointed with yesterday's results. Yesterday's win would have boosted our chance of playing in the Europa as well, or in the Europa competition as well. But we can't accept this defeat. In the first leg, we lost 1-0 against Crystal Palace. So yesterday, we were hoping that we could have win against them in the second leg, probably to boost our European chances. But yesterday we lost. But I don't even get the verb to describe how we lost yesterday. It's not acceptable. We don't accept that. But it happened. So we just have to accept that and move on. But with what happened yesterday, I don't think we have the strength or we have the squad to probably give us the results that we need. We need to change everything everything in Manchester United. We need to change the players from to Z. We have to change the system, for the betterment of Manchester United. Frankly speaking, because after each and every single match, there are excuses. He has to put in the work, bring us the results. But if he's always giving us excuses, then I don't see the betterment or the future of Manchester United.
Samuel, what do you think? What do you think is wrong with Manchester United?
Yeah, so it's United's issue is deep. They have a deep issue. As Sir Ferguson left, I don't think they've had any competent coach so far. They've introduced a lot of people, but the job is still not done. As you can see, right now is the time for Tenhang. And Tenhang came. I remember his first statement. He said that United, Manchester City, Liverpool, and the rest, those dominating, they should be careful because he's coming to take over. He's coming to play beautiful football that we've never seen before. He's coming to win games that people are going to say, wow, this is the hack. And ever since he came, he's not seen what he was really saying. Taking yesterday's game, for instance, if you're a football fan, you'll be sad to see top professional footballers play with no enthusiasm. Play like it's just a normal game, let's finish, let's go home. In fact, that's what most of the players. Then you can see one or two players trying to push, but it was just a performance from United. And the coach has been very, very disastrous. Even after yesterday's meeting, I'm feeling that it has given the owners a more candid way to letting go.
Eric Ten Hag said, even though there are issues in the game, but he's still the right man to turn things around Manchester United. Given the priority or given the right players, he can turn things around. Do you think United still should maintain him as the manager next season?
All right. When he came, he made a statement that there is always a season, like there's always an end to a season. He did make that statement, like showing that he's going to compete with Manchester City, Liverpool, and the rest. For the past 4 seasons, 5 seasons, Manchester City and Liverpool have been the one dominating the league. So he made a statement that there will be an end to their domination, but with the results he's showing, doesn't show anything that he's the right man for the job, or probably be going to dominate. As he said, Klopp is leaving. It's going to be a difficult season for Liverpool, but Pep Guardiola is still there. Even which he is still a title contender this season, and Arsenal is also a title contender. So with the results he's bringing, I don't know where United find themselves in the top 4 or in the league. Even for next season, I doubt this general transfer window for 1 or 2 players, I think it's going to boost the morale of the club. But with this result, which player would like to come to Manchester United? That should be the first question we should ask ourselves. Even if we are producing the results, that is going to be an interest of the players to come to the club. But with this results, the Manchester United is not going to be the Manchester we used to know anymore.
Well, Sammy,
Yeah.
I think after the game, Eric Tenhang always have an excuse. And then he made mention that look at our defense. According to him, he said, look at our defense. Look at the players we are using. And before we actually do something, every time we need to put things at the right place. It means that he was complaining about the injuries at the back. And when you look at what surprised me most is Harry Maguire is injured. Leandro Martinez is injured. Varane is injured. Then we have Victor Lindelof. Is also, all of them are being sidelined. But he has an academy defenders. He opted to send Casemiro, who is a defensive midfielder, to a defender. And this is not the first time of Casemiro playing in the defensive phase. We see a lot of defensive midfielders who are being converted to defend when there are a lot of issues in defense. Now he's putting the blame on the defense side. And now it's like Casemiro is being the one tagged as the one who was just like committed every error in the game. Carragher said he's no more he's no more up to Premier League standard. He should go to Arab League or maybe MLS League. Do you think Casemiro deserves that?
Well, so first, let's not dive into the game. It's again, let's tackle the players who were not able to feature. It's true. He has so many players who are injured, especially his defensive line, which is true. We have the likes of Varane, Martinez, Harry Maguire, and the rest. The one who played, Evans was not fit. Evans was not fit for the game. The doctor actually told Tenhang that he can't play, but he opted to play for him. Yeah, he opted to fight. Well, you could see that in his game that this guy was not fit. And then you place player Casemiro. Now, one thing you should know is that even the tactical analysis of the game showed that Ten Hag had no plan. He was just looking for a source element to turn and blame his players. Yes, there are injuries. In football, injuries is part of football. Let me give you a clear instance. When Liverpool had injury concerns, they went to the academy and they brought in one side. When Barcelona had injury problems, they went to the academy and brought to Cuba. It happens every time.
And even Chelsea, we brought in Gil Price.
Good. You understand? That means if you have a plan, you know the kind of players you play with. You know at least in your mind that if I don't have this person, this man can come and give you the results I need. But then, because he doesn't have a plan, and two, he doesn't trust the younger generations. He just wants he just wants anybody at all to come and play for him. You understand? He's not willing to do all the rest. Because right now he's shaky. He's afraid. Now, checking from the midfield was terrible. It was very, very terrible. Ericsson was playing like, I don't know, he scored like 8 goals. I saw Mainu play. Mainu played his out. But see, Mainu was higher. Going to the front, they don't even, I don't know what we're doing again. Because anytime they get the ball, Crystal Palace defenders were already showed them. They made them see that, guy, you are not here to play. And so, yes, there was injury concern, but the main concern is the mentality of the team. You can see that United as a big club lacks mentality. And this is any big club with lack mentality. You can see it clearly. You see the likes of Barcelona high team who lacks a mentality. Well, given so many goals, consider so many goals. Thanks so many guys. United tweet the same thing. But now the problem with United is 1, there's no plan. 2, the players are not willing to die for the club. 3, they are on high wages, enjoying themselves. 4, the manager is clueless. Let's be frank, Tenhang is clueless. This Harry is United team. You know, United arguably is the best club in England. He's very good. But now, if every team years I was United, it's fun. You understand? Anybody can come and play with United and go scot free. So this is the time I think. And also with his messages, then I guess that you can't finish a game knowing how bad you've done. Then you first of all thank your fans for supporting you. You know the kids you pay, you make them go through. He said that he's thanking them for always standing. The fans are not standing behind him. If he knew, or if he wants to know, the fans want him to leave. Then the second one is, aside Mourinho, all the coaches who have come have not had the players that he wants. Which kind of players do you want again? Last season you wanted to sign what's his name? De Jong. You wanted to sign yourself De Jong and wanted to sign Harry Kane. It was both of them were not off. Those were the two sides. And that he was signing some players.
Yeah, he has signed a lot of players that he needed.
Yes. So what are you trying to tell the fans? What are you trying to tell them? That because of these two players, you got me. Because of these two players, while the front three of this season, that's not work for you. They have created their score goals for you. But the ideology on the team, you know, you can't just look at you can look at the team and you don't know what they're trying to do. There's no transition, there's no formation, there's nothing. Like everything is just bad. I want to get the right word to describe the team. And it's research. Because United is not a small club. If it was a club like what's the name? Crystal Palace doing this, nobody would have ever talked. Nobody would mind. If a club like even Newcastle, nobody would talk that much. But this is United. This is United. They're once undefenders unbeatable team. Do you understand? This stuff is really sad. So I feel really bad for the fans. I know what they're going through is very painful. Then if anything is supposed to be done, I think this is the time. At the end of this season, you have to let everybody go and let them fight for them.
How about Casemiro issue that he doesn't deserve the Premier League?
Yeah.
Or his standard is not up to the Premier League as well.
Yeah. So if you watch the game, in fact, yesterday Casemiro did a lot of mistakes. Again, what happens before the mistakes? That's what you're supposed to ask. If you leave your defenders exposed, you know there's some statistics going around that this season United has been a team who has received the most number of shots. And if your goalkeeper receives that number of shots, you should know that there's something wrong. Yesterday, Casemiro as a defender, centre back, was very poor. And I was poor. The whole team was poor, and most of the goals passed through him. You understand? Casemiro is not a centre back. That's what you should know. He's not a centre back. So if you play Casemiro as a centre back, it's more or less like, I'm hoping that you do well for me. But then if you're hoping that he do well for you, and at the end of the day, it doesn't go well, it should go to the player. Because we all get quality of Casemiro. If Casemiro is fit in Manchester United, everyone will praise this for Casemiro by. If Casemiro is fit in Manchester City, everyone will praise. If Casemiro is fit in Arsenal team, Liverpool team, everyone will. Because the whole thing is bad. It has made a very classic center, a classic holding midfielder. Don't call Larry. And this message from Canada, I think they were harsh. But I think it's meaningless, when your opponent, he's a Liverpool fan, so when the opponent is going to something like that, he just gives the opportunity to say rubbish and he goes through. But Casemiro is pure talent. And if Casemiro is being inculcated in a very good club, you see how good Casemiro is. The whole thing is the shambles. So of course, it's going to affect him.
Eddie, in conclusion, what do you think Eric Tenhang will do to change United by the end of the season?
So the only thing he can do to change Manchester United for the rest of the season is probably to inculcate a positive mindset in the guys for them to probably win the remaining games. Then probably in after this season, we'll probably open our options and see which players are supposed to leave, and probably which players will also come in probably to change things for Manchester United. Because the way that Manchester United is going, probably we have to probably seek an end to it before things get out of hand. That's the
Well,
only thing probably I can say for them to probably just finish hard, because we know the season almost uh almost ending. So probably that's the only thing they will probably have to put on a positive mindset. Then they will probably finish the season. That's all. If you're
I
able to
mean,
play European league, European competition, good. If not, they just finish the season with a positive mindset.
so currently United is lying at the 7th place with Chelsea ahead of them with the same points, but Chelsea have about
Goal
11
difference.
goals. United have a negative goal.
yeah,
So -3, yeah, -3 goals. So now it's a goal difference. So from
That's so embarrassing. Yeah, last season the same thing happened. We completed the season with 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 a poor goal telling rate, and this season things are also not looking good.
Yeah, but looking at Eric Ten Hag performance, I tend to appreciate Mauricio Pochettino because comparing Chelsea last season and this season, I think there's a much improvement in Chelsea than last season. But right now, the focus is on Manchester United. Do you think United will actually play Europe this season, Sammy, before we end everything?
yeah, with what I'm seeing, honestly, maybe they will move towards the Conference League because the Europa, if Chelsea continues to maintain what they're doing, and the likes of Tottenham, I think it will push them there to the Conference League. Even with that, if they're not serious, because the taxes, everything is messed up. So if United fans want to change, they have forced the Wolves family to go. Now they have sold the club to a different owner. For this season, I'm fearing that there's going to be a very strict revolution. There's going to be a lot of changes. So for most United fans, as they always say, don't don't keep your hopes high. Just limit your hopes, and maybe after next season, it will help you. Because now, if you put everything your hopes out, at the end of the day, you might be broken-hearted. So
You might be broken-hearted. Looking at
It's-
both teams, Chelsea and United, this is what we're going to use to end the session. Looking at the games remaining for both teams, United still have Arsenal to play, right?
yeah,
They have
yeah,
Newcastle United to play and also Brighton to play. That these are tough fixtures for Manchester United with this current situation. And Chelsea, on the other hand, they still have Sheffield to play. They have Forest. Yes, it's not Sheffield. Nottingham Forest to play. They have Brighton as well to play, and they also have Bournemouth to play. So I think these are the 3 games
yeah.
remaining for.
With Chelsea's features, I think Chelsea can pick all the 9 points from this size. And concerning Manchester United, I can't say we will be able to pick all the 9 points. But anytime Manchester United play against these bigger clubs, it's very difficult for United to lose. Only sometimes against these smaller clubs that you think, oh, United is going to pick the 3 points easily, then they will start flopping. They will start playing as if they've never touched the ball before. But we are just hoping that out of these remaining 3 games, we will pick at least not less than 5 points. Not less than 5. But if we lose 2 out of these 3, then I think it's
Tenham
not
must
Manchester
go.
United. Then
Okay. Yeah. So thank you very much for joining. Also, you have something to say.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for your time. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscription button and in-depth content will be coming your way as well. And see you in the next video.